Today we're going to be taking a look at the best-selling gaming laptop on Amazon, but why is it the best-selling?
It features an RTX 4050 and i5 13420H, but should you buy this for your next gaming laptop going into the holiday season? We're about to test it and find out after a word from today's sponsor.
One of the best ways to save money on buying a laptop or any tech product is by shopping used. And if you're interested in learning how to shop safely on used products, the first step is by using a website you can trust. Well, today's sponsor, Jawa, is here to help. Jawa.gg is an online marketplace for PC hardware, peripherals, and even full systems that you can trust. All their listings are digitally moderated by their in-house PC experts. Jawa reviews each part or rig listed to make sure it meets their standards of authenticity and fair pricing. And you can tell when they have crazy deals all over the site, like this gaming PC with an RTX 2060 Super, Ryzen 5 3500X, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and a 512GB SSD for just $675. Jawa not only has sellers listing systems and components at extremely affordable prices, but Jawa also purchases CPUs and GPUs directly from customers to make it the easiest solution for selling components. With instant quotes and a quick turnaround time, Jawa makes it super convenient to offset the cost of a new upgrade. If you're interested in learning more or in doing some deal hunting yourself, head over to Jawa.gg today and use code TOASTY10 to save an additional $10 off as a new customer. Big thanks to Jawa for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
Now, at the time of recording this video on October 8th, this laptop is actually on sale for $649 for their Prime Day sale. That could actually carry over into later this year also if they decide to keep that price point, but we're gonna go with the price we originally paid, and if that does change by the time we upload it, if it's still the same price, we'll update it.
But yeah, this, getting an RTX 40 series, but not quite latest and greatest. I mean, let's be real, they have 14th gen for Intel, and they're on Ultra now, so we are getting 13th gen, but I would still say it's pretty great.
So yeah, this is an Acer Nitro laptop. I think it's the Acer Nitro V, which is a new model we have yet to take a look at here on the channel. Has a new design and everything, not the normal Nitro we know and love, and has everything you need with basic packaging. And I will say, I think that box right there is like a bag for it or a carrying case.
Is this do they all come with that, you think?
I'm guessing because it was in that one box and it was from Amazon, so I'm assuming that it's a case that it comes with, which is kind of cool.
So let's take a little peek at it.
And you guys might be wondering, why does it look like this? I did prep this laptop at the beginning of the video to make sure we get all the testing done, because you will see there's some issues with this laptop, which is kind of a trend we're noticing with new modern laptops that we will have to address. But yeah, that's why it's packaged up like this. And
Ooh,
nice, that's cool.
Look at that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it's like a form-fitted for like a 15.6-inch laptop. I guess you could put other ones in it, but pretty cool. So we get the bag. We also get a 135-watt Chickeny power supply. That's a pretty good brand. And then of course, the laptop that you guys all came here for.
So yeah, it's cool to see a new design for the Nitro line, because the Nitro's always been pretty gaudy. It's like super red and everything, but this one they're going for a more minimal design with blue actually, and it's kind of sleek.
Yeah, no, I actually really like that. On the left side of the laptop, to go over the ports, we have a barrel jack for charging, we have a full-size Ethernet, we have an HDMI out, we have two USB 3s, we have a Thunderbolt 4 or USB-C. It also has fast charging. Pretty cool to see on a laptop. On the right-hand side of the laptop, we have some ventilation, Kensington lock, another USB 3, combo headphone jack, and then some LED indicators. Nothing on the back. So as far as ports go, it's not too bad.
So here's the inside. You can already see initially all the copper cooling wise that's inside sick. This thing. It's pretty nice, and I have high hopes for the cooling of this laptop.
Let's go ahead and turn it on, but we get a higher refresh rate screen, of course. You're gonna get DDR5, which is really cool, because they could go DDR4 if they wanted to, but the fact that we get DDR5 is nice, but there is the caveat that Matt's holding in his hand.
So yeah, I did some testing with this laptop before starting this video. I ran some benchmarks with 8 gigs of RAM, which again, spoiler alert, it comes with one stick of 8 gigabytes DDR5, which for normal tasks is fine, but you'll see when you get into Windows, just be in Windows for maybe like 5 minutes and you're already gonna be at 80% usage on that RAM. I'm surprised the games actually launched, but games did launch, and we will test the games we have on here with 8 gigs and show you the upgrade option, but it's using a lot of it. I've already installed bloatware as well.
Yeah, definitely, guys, shout out for going DDR5. Shout out for the price being really good, honestly, but we have tested these multiple times, and like one stick is almost, like Matt said, like almost unusable. You can make it work, but it just sucks because I would pay the extra $50 all day, every day to have dual channel.
And the beauty is this is a model line that Acer does offer a lot. So there might be some upgraded versions you could buy on Amazon using those links down below. There will be affiliates, they will help us out. But 8 gigs might not cut it for some of the games we are gonna test, but we are gonna test it though, because if you do buy this out of the box, we're gonna make sure you guys see the performance out of the gate, and then we'll show you guys how to upgrade it, because it should be very easy. We did buy this crucial DDR5 stick. I did make sure this RAM is running at 4800 megahertz, which is like bottom of the barrel for DDR5 speed, but it is still DDR5. Hey guys, Future Matt here. As you can see, I bought an 8 gig stick at 4800 megahertz, and when I was doing original research for this video, the Amazon listing did show that this laptop comes with 4800 megahertz DDR5 memory. Comes to find out that it actually is 5200 megahertz. Not a major difference, but with this upgrade that I did buy, we will be defaulting the RAM down to 4800 megahertz, so it does work. So if you want to, well, get the proper speed, use the link in the description down below for 5200 megahertz RAM to get maximum speed and capacity upgrade, and not do what I did. But for the sake of the benchmarks, not gonna make a major difference. Just want to let you all know. And we'll be easily able to drop in this 8 gig stick DDR5 4800 megahertz, and it costs like 20 bucks to get an extra 8 gig stick. More than worth it in my opinion.
So we got the i5 13420H, which appears to be an 8-core 12-thread, single channel, so bad. 5200 megahertz, 8 gigs total. Now for the drive, we get an NVMe Western Digital that is 512 gigs. Do we know if it's Gen 4 or not?
It should be Gen 4, yes.
Should be Gen 4. So. SN740.
We see that drive a lot in laptops.
Fact check. And then you can see we have the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 laptop, which has 6 gigs of VRAM. And keep in mind, it is a laptop 4050, which, you know, they don't have a desktop one, but usually you're gonna get a little less performance.
But yeah, all in all, for the price, around $700, a little over $700, I think it's a pretty good value. Even on sale at $600, it'd be really good value. I can't go without mentioning the Walmart deal we always take a look at with a 4050 and a 12 Gen i5 for $599, which if it's still in stock, will be linked down below as well. Take a look at that one if you are shopping for a laptop. But in terms of this one, we're gonna get into some gaming. We're gonna see how it performs. I know someone on our live stream mentioned we haven't done a webcam test in a while and they missed it. So we gotta do a webcam test. I promise we'll do a webcam test. What do we have to do if we don't?
I think we should punish Jonah.
Oh, I think we should punish Jonah. Jonah has to quit Valorant for a week. All right, like webcam test, or he has to quit Valorant for a week. So we'll do a webcam test. We're gonna hold it to you. McAllister's gonna be the one that come in and be like, guys. But hey, we're gonna do that, and then we'll dive into some gaming and see how this thing performs in the current configuration, then show you how to upgrade. All right, guys, this is the webcam on the Nitro 5. Not bad, but we have to do the test we always do, you know?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right.
All right, guys, it's Warzone time with 8 gigs of RAM. Is it gonna be enough? I hope so. But we got balanced preset NVIDIA DLSS set to quality. We got max FOV running 1080p, 144 hertz. It's weird benchmarking at 144. We're normally benchmarking at 60 hertz.
And you might hear the laptop's a little loud. I don't know how much it picks up on the mic. It's pretty loud. It is set to the auto profile on performance using the software that is pre-installed in here. So you could obviously make that quieter, which we might try for Fortnite and see if there's a difference. But right now it is basically running like max speed.
Yeah, and I will say the temps are amazing. This is really good for a laptop. Normally we'd be getting all kinds of thermal throttling, so at least we're not getting that. Ooh.
Yeah, here's your out-of-the-box experience, you know? Like, upgrading the RAM, I bet there'll be a pretty decent uplift in performance. But we just want to show you guys out of the box. This is what you could get, and upgrade later if you want to.
Oh, what is the lag?
Oh, you got the kill, though.
I don't know how.
We are running DLSS right now, which could be putting a load on the CPU. I don't know if that could be causing more RAM usage than we would expect, but, and because of that, the GPU's not at 100%. We're running DLSS, so. I don't think it's the GPU downclocking or anything. That's kind of what it is. But yeah, I think RAM will be the first thing we'll try to make sure there's not anything else weird going on. You'll need to see your eyes bleed.
Oh, you little sweaty, little dirty, little stinky looking. Oh my God.
Oh, that's horrible.
Check it.
What is this gun?
Oh, you know he has a teammate. Check it.
Oh.
That guy sucked. But anyways, the RAM situation sucks. So let's go ahead and testing another game, right?
Yeah, it says Fortnite. I don't know if that's gonna be much better. Maybe you won't need the RAM as much, or maybe we'll get the same situation so you guys can be compelled to upgrade. But yeah, let's go ahead and test Fortnite. All right, guys, we're in Fortnite. And we're currently running 1080p DX12 unlimited frame rate, far distance low textures, and this is with 8 gigs of RAM once again. It is still loud. We looked at the fan profiles, and this thing will go up to 8,000 RPM. Crazy fast for a CPU cooler.
It's not cool you can individually adjust the fan and CPU, or GPU and CPU fan profiles.
Yeah, that's one thing too. It is using a lot of RAM, but that Acer Nitro program that is installed that allows you to adjust the profiles, which you are in performance mode right now, and adjust fan speed. Pretty cool to have, but if it's gonna take up a gig or two of RAM, please just put at least 12. I've seen some laptop manufacturers putting at least 12 in, which I think is a good alternative, but you know, do what you gotta do. I'm hoping Fortnite will still be smooth enough with just this amount of RAM.
And I think we've noticed Warzone, Fortnite, most of these games on even average specs will pull like 12 to 14 gigs of RAM, and it only has like 7.5 total.
I guess for the stock configuration, the biggest thing will be if you're buying this towards the end of the year when all laptops go on sale, it's around $600 with 8 gigs of RAM. I think the performance is okay. But the $750 price point out of the box is a little bit hard to swallow, especially when you have to already open up the laptop and add more RAM to it.
Big dog's about to join in.
Big dog!
Cleaning up the mess.
I have to see this. I don't know if he knew what he was signing up for, to be honest. But hey, Fortnite I would say is playable out of the box. You know, not having to do the RAM upgrade. It would be fine, but I still would highly suggest the RAM upgrade regardless. Oh yeah. How's he like holds the gun so low. He's got them long arms, boy.
Wingspan, baby.
That wingspan. But hey, let's go ahead and show you guys how to do the RAM upgrade. Before we guys switch to the RAM upgrade, we'll show you guys the benchmarks of other games. We got Black Myth Wukong, we got Cyberpunk, and our 3D Mark score. Then we'll do the RAM upgrade and test some of the games again to compare what the upgrade looks like and see if it's worth it. But I think it most definitely will. Let's go ahead. All right, trick shot. Here we go. Oh, got him.
Easy.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, upgrading this laptop is super straightforward. All you want to do is flip over the laptop and unscrew all the screws on the back. They're very easy to remove with a PH1 screwdriver. From there, once you remove all the screws, if you pry from the top of the laptop, it's very easy to get underneath the back plate and take it off without the need of any additional tools, or you can use a plastic pry tool if you want to. Inside here, you can see the extra slot we have for RAM. We're going to be installing this crucial stick at 4800 megahertz. The original Amazon listing did state that this laptop came with 4800 megahertz, which is why I got this RAM. But it does come with 5200, so definitely get that by using the link down below to get the maximum speed out of this laptop. We'll be using 4800 today for today's testing. Go ahead and slide in the RAM, push down to lock in, and you're good to go. And as you can also see, they also have another M.2 slot for an extra storage upgrade if you want to add more storage at this time, which I would recommend if you want to install a bunch of games. All you gotta do is push the back panel back on now, boot into Windows to make sure the RAM is there, and boom, as you can see, 16 gigs of RAM, we're good to go. Now let's benchmark with the proper amount of RAM.
Alright guys, well this was a fun experiment on a pretty cool laptop that just needs a little bit of help out of the box, because once we added the extra stick of RAM, we managed to get dual channel and we got the capacity we needed, and then games ran perfect.
Now we have a lot of benchmarks to go over to show you guys those comparisons, so let's dive right into it. Now after we did the Fortnite run and Warzone, we were able to run some other benchmarks with single channel 8 gigs so we can see what kind of upgrade we get when we upgrade to dual channel 16. And our 3D Mark score with 8,210. Black Myth Wukong at 1080p medium settings with DLSS frame gen got an average of 102 FPS, a max of 117, a minimum of 25. Actually really good numbers. Cyberpunk at 1080p high settings with no DLSS got an average of 63 FPS, a minimum of 52, and a max of 77. Now we upgrade that RAM and that 3D Mark score goes up to 8,457, up by around 200 points, which is a pretty good upgrade for just adding an extra stick of RAM. Black Myth Wukong running the same settings got 3 more FPS on average at 105 FPS. The max went up by 3 FPS to 120, and the minimums went up a lot to 81, which does help out a lot, limiting the stuttering, getting the dual channel memory. Cyberpunk wasn't a major difference, but there was a difference in terms of the averages, going to 65 FPS, a minimum of 55, and a max of 80, which all around the board is up. And again, when we ran Warzone, we were getting 90 to 100 FPS on average instead of the 40s we were getting very often, where it was dropping down and basically being unplayable. So that upgrade was more than worth it in Warzone. But honestly, Fortnite wasn't a major difference. Less stutter, but still 144 plus FPS. So in terms of this being the best-selling gaming laptop on Amazon, you most definitely want to get the RAM upgrade for this thing, or try to find a configuration that already comes with 16 gigs of RAM. And if you do that and you get it around the $700 price point, I think it's really good value still, especially going into the holiday season. And if you want to buy this gaming laptop, definitely check the link in the description down below. It will be an affiliate link and it will help us out. Are you considering picking up this laptop? Are you in the market for a gaming laptop? Let us know down below and we'll review a bunch of other ones here going into the end of the year.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
This laptop right here will be for sale at PCBros.tech, so make sure you check it out today because it'll probably be gone tomorrow.
We touched it, so that means it's worth more. Just kidding. PCBros.tech. Buy a gaming laptop or gaming PC today. Use code ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Bye.